Hey everybody, Nim the Robot here. We're playing some Satisfactory today. We're gonna start in the Rocky Desert area. Gotta name your session. Name mine Nymco. Start the game. I love the designs. Looks just like the world of Wayland Yutani.
Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated.
Let's watch this. It looks important.
Fixit pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly.
That's us.
Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings.
Okay.
Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis.
Well, that sounds simple.
Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation.
Remember that, because that's the name of the game.
Get to work and
Automation.
Be effective. Warning.
You want to get to automation as quickly as possible.
Remain seated during full procedure.
Makes things a lot easier.
Atmospheric entry in 5.
I mean, I have no other option but to remain seated, so I will.
Planetfall procedure initialized.
Going in, guys. The sound design for this game is excellent as well. I love this like 80s electronica type music. Just really gets you in that spacey mood. And we made it.
Complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%.
I think I will. Well, I guess not. We're just gonna go for it.
Remember,
Like your devil may care
efficiency
attitude,
first.
spaceman.
Godspeed.
Right, so we're on the planet. Right. So the first thing that we want to do is we're gonna.
Welcome to Planet Massage 2 ABB. Your
Ada's gonna come up with lots of little tips and helpful stuff
first objective.
as you play.
Please
See?
dismantle.
You can just skip through them if you want, if you know what you're doing, which we do. So what you want to do, the first thing is we're going to press F, bring up our little dismantler. We're going to dismantle our pod. Dismantle a pod, you get the hub parts, right?
Second
Then,
objective.
next thing.
Please ensure you have your Fixit Incorporated Xeno Zapper equipped before.
We got it, Ada. Thank you. And
Third
it's
objective.
snappy.
Please
Don't touch it. Now, what you want to do, you press C. And ping the iron ore. Boom. 292, 336. 505 meters away. That's going to give you the distance and the direction. Now right here, this is a barrel nut plant. You want barrel nuts. Barrel nuts and
This
leaves.
consumable possesses minor healing properties. Further analysis required to establish object scan.
Yep, and that's why you want barrel nuts, because they heal you. So let's make our way to the iron ore. And as we go, we'll pick up leaves and junk. Wood if you find it. Because we're going to use this stuff for biomass, which is fuel for our machines.
Initial scans reveal coloring properties in the flower petals. Further analysis required.
Alright, so we found our iron ore nodes, and there's a dude by it. Take our Xeno Zapper and get this guy. Hey! Settle down, buddy. Civilization's here. How you doing? Alright, well we got that guy. Alright, so when we get up to the nodes, what you're going to see is it has a center structure, which is the pure part of the node, and then this is the impure part on the bottom. Now, when you press E next to either part, it's going to let you pick it. You can pick these impure parts You don't have to, but you
Fourth
can.
objective.
This part's gonna go away after you pick it all. See? Boom. I like to have about 200 iron. Alright, so we've gathered all our iron, and this is kind of the surrounding area. And now, I'm gonna clear this area so I can get like a better lay of the land. Okay guys, our area is all cleaned up. Now we can kind of see what we're working with here. Now, those two nodes over there. And I think I noticed right over here. Yep, right by those weird looking alien plant things. There's going to be a limestone node. That's what that is. Which we're going to need for concrete later. So, let's find a place to put down our hub. We're going to press Q, go into our builder menu, select the hub, bam, and we can place it down. Now, if you want to rotate it, just use the middle mouse wheel to spin it around. But I like that, so I'm going to put it right there. I think that's good. Let's put it down. Nice flat area. Bam, we got our hub. Oh, awesome. Like a beauty.
Congratulations, you have unlocked.
And again, Ada comes up with her little prompts, tell you stuff. This is your crafting bench. You're going to go to that first. Select iron ingot to make. This is all your raw materials that are in your inventory right here. And this is going to be what you want to craft. We want to make some ingots. So we're just going to select it and press craft. After you're done crafting up all your ingots, what you can do is you can make some iron plates and some iron rods. Alright, we're done with that. That seems like a good amount of both. And what you're going to do, go up to your hub terminal. This is going to give you all your new stuff. So you just select a milestone. Okay. We're going to go tier 0 because that's the only one we can select. Hub upgrade 1. Get all this stuff for upgrading the hub to level 1. You just select the milestone. Gives you a new menu, which is your input. So you just click on that stuff. Puts it in its little input bay, and then push the upgrade hub button, and it automatically upgrades the hub, and you get a bunch of new fancy smancy stuff. Now, one of the cool things that you get right off the bat is this little box, so you can put all the stuff that you collected into it, so you can free up your inventory slots for some stuff. I like to sort everything, keep it organized, so that our progress is satisfactory. All right, now what we're gonna do here is in the back here. This is your biomass burner. Okay, you can put regular leaves in here or whatever, but we're gonna wait and activate it when we have biomass, which is tier 3, I believe. Not tier 3, but it's upgrade 3 with the menu. So the new thing that we saw in there was copper. Now you can ping copper, so we'll do that. There's one 156 meters away. 564. We're gonna go for the one that's 156 meters away. Ooh, there's some limestone. We're gonna grab that because we're gonna need concrete soon. Now this is just pure limestone. It doesn't have the surrounding node feature, so it just you gather it, it goes away. Picking up barrel note, barrel seeds. Oh, there's another guy up here. Oh. Watch your health. Oh, he's getting us. Get out of here, you stupid thing. Gotcha. Pick up its organs. I got your organs now. Right. So we got to the copper node. And likewise, like what we did with the iron ore, we're just gonna go up and pick it out. Alright, I'm gonna grab a little bit more. Meet you back at the hub. Alright, so we're back at the hub, and we lost a lot of health to that thing, so we're going to go into our menu and just put our barrel seed in there, which it looks like a giant blue pistachio. And we're just going to eat it. Gotta keep that health up. Gonna go back up to our craft bench here, and we're gonna make that 150 copper that we gathered into little copper ingots. Alright, after you're done crafting all your copper into ingots, just turn it all into wire, because you don't need it for anything else but wire. Alright, after you're done crafting everything, go back up to your hub terminal. Click on Hub Upgrade 2, and you can see what you need. So, of course, we have everything for that, so we're going to select that milestone. Boom. Double click on our stuff, our little goodies, put it up into its little import port. Upgrade to hub. Hub upgraded to level 2. Looking snazzy. Alright. So now you can go and see basically what we need for the next stuff. It's some concrete, and we need 2 reinforced iron plates. So let's go up here. Concrete's easy because it's just a 3-to-1 ratio of the limestone that we gathered. So we made our concrete, and now for reinforced iron plates, you need obviously iron plates and screws. So we're just gonna craft some screws, but we're gonna need those iron rods, so we don't want to craft them all up. We only need 2 of the reinforced plates, so we'll just make 2. Right. Now we can get to level 3. Oh, we need more plates. I'm gonna gather some iron. Alright, so we got our iron gathered, and we made it into plates, and we're back at the hub. Now, when you select the milestone, cool thing is, right here, even if you exit out of the menu, it tells you up in the corner here everything that you need, so you can keep track. So we're just gonna input this stuff by double clicking on it. Concrete, cables, and those 2 reinforced iron plates that we made. Upgrade it. Ooh, level 3. Moving along here.
Congratulations, you have unlocked new buildings.
Awesome. Like she said, we unlocked new buildings, and one of those new buildings that we unlocked, if you go in the builder menu, is the equipment workshop. That's one that we need. But before we put that down, what I like to do is to put down some foundations. So what I'm going to do is, actually, I'm going to make this equipment workshop, and then we'll just tear it down when I put the foundations down. Because right now, when you demolish things, see, press F to demolish, you get everything back that you put into it. So there's no real downside to demolishing things, and replacing things wherever you want to make it more aesthetically pleasing or make it work better. Because distance is kind of a big deal when it comes to getting resources to your factory floor. So we go up here into this, and what we can make are these portable miners, and these are really cool. They make gathering stuff so much better. We can craft 2 because we only had so much iron, but the little miners make it much easier to get the iron because we can just throw them down in here on the node. So just again, back in your menu, equip it in your hand, and just chuck it down. You don't need any fuel for it. It just does its little thing. Like so. So we're going to throw these 2 down here, gather some more iron, then I'm going to make a couple more. So your portable miners stop digging once they've been filled up, and they fill up at 100. Once you take out 100 of whatever resources they were gathering, they just start over. So I'm just going to take out this ore, go make it into ingots, and then I'll make up some more portable miners to put on the other 2 nodes that are over there. Alright, so this is that limestone node that has the 2 plants by it. We'll just, oh, they both popped. They both popped. Alright. Crap. We can do this. Come on. Ooh. Yes. 2 more, I think. They like to come up behind you. Come on, guys. Oh. Yeah. Take it in the butt. Got him. Alright. And so we'll pick this stuff up. The alien carapace.
Studying the remains of this.
Then we'll harvest this limestone node. Alright, I'm going to take some of the portable miners. Throw them out here. Do 1 more, I think. We'll do 2 more. Alright guys, make me proud. Then we'll go back up here to the copper node. Ooh, so while I was up here at the copper node, I found one of these things. It's a power slug. Neat. We're gonna grab that sucker up. Nice.
This semi-slug seems to emit weak potential energy from its crystalline shell. Further analysis of crystals required to determine application.
Cool. So we'll take these 2 and put them up here. Right. We'll let all these guys do their thing. I'll gather stuff out of them and make it into the materials that we need. Alright, so we've got all our stuff that we needed to make it to milestone 4. Just going to pop it into its little thing here. Just load it up. Bam. And then upgrade the hub. Upgraded to 4. Nice. I like it.
Congratulations. You have unlocked hub feature, additional biomass generate.
Nice. So like Ada was just saying, we got additional biomass generator. So it's about time that we started to make biomass out of all that stuff that we were collecting. We're just going to pop the leaves into the inventory here. Like that. And then go back up here. Select biomass. And we'll just make it all into biomass. Alright, so we've made all our biomass. We're pretty much done with the portable miners at this point. So we're just going to pick them up. Cool thing about this is when you pick something up, it takes the inventory that is in it and puts it in your inventory. So you don't have to worry. So just take the biomass that we just made. We'll pop it into the thing there. It shoots it into its little thing. Burns it on up. Makes us some energy. Now what we're going to do is take it over here. And we're going to make one of these. A miner. Mark 1. I'm going to aim it this way. Bam. Miner. Cool. So now we have to get power to it somehow. So just take this. I'm going to hit 1 on your hotbar to put up a power pole. So you put up the power pole, then you hit the little lightning bolt thing, which is going to make your power lines. And then select the power pole. Right? So the power pole has power now. Now we're going to select the power pole again and select the miner. Now the miner has it's got power. It's powered up. So you see with the green little glowing rod on it. Right? So the miner's digging now. And you can see its inventory. Okay? Again, when this reaches 100, what it's going to do is stop. So we don't want it to stop because that's going to be bad for efficiency. So this is its little chute that it shoots out of. So I'm going to go back into the builder menu and I'm going to make a smelter. Okay? So the smelter is going to go right here. Now if you line it up kind of and then press control, it lines it up for you. So we're going to take it, it's lining it up to the other thing right now. We'll go in front of it. There we go. So now we lined it up, and we just made it. I think I made it backwards though. I did make it backwards. This is something to be aware of. Orange is out, green is in. Green is out, orange is in. See? So, oh no, I think we made it right. Let's see. I'll select my conveyor belt. No, I made it right. Okay. I thought I made it wrong. But we have to do the same thing, which is select that with our power cable and then select the power pole. Power pole is now powering this. Looks like it should be on, but you also have to select it and tell it what it makes. So it's going to be making ingots. Right? So your raw materials, your raw iron ore comes into the smelter. And then again, when the smelter fills up here, when it makes 100 ingots, it's going to stop. So we're going to have to do something about that. So what I'm going to do for the smelter is go back into the builder menu, and I'm going to make a constructor. Okay, now the constructor is going to make stuff. Oh, we can't afford it. What do we need for the constructor? We need 3 of the reinforced plates. So we'll go back into here, and we can make 3. Boom. So we made 3 of the plates. Let's back in the builder menu, make a constructor. Press control so it lines up. There we go. Connect it with a conveyor belt, and boom, your raw materials are getting sent into there. Now, the final step to get this first supply line working is we have to power it. So select the power thing, go back to the power pole, boom. Now it's on powered. So it's powered up, but we still have one more thing to do. We got to tell it to make iron plates. So we got this one making iron plates. Once it makes 100 iron plates, it's going to stop. So also what I'm going to make in front of this thing is back into the builder menu and go down to organization, and the new thing that we can make is a storage. So I'm going to put down, press control so it's lined up. Boom. Now we got a storage for that. And this is rudimentary supply line. All that stuff goes into that. You don't need any power for the storage because it's just a storage container, but you do need to connect it. So we'll connect it with a conveyor belt, just like that. Boom. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make another supply line for this node here. It's going to be exactly the same as that one. Alright, so we made our second supply line, and one of the things that you need to worry about is your capacity on your generators. So we're at 13 millivolts, about peak is 13 millivolts, which it has a capacity of 20 millivolts. So we don't really want to connect anything else to it. I don't anyway. We could connect probably one more machine, but there's no real reason to because you can't connect the whole line. So I'll just make a whole new line. So we'll make another power pole. I think I'll put it, try to put it like right. I'll just put it right over here. We're going to move this stuff around anyway. Alright, so power pole made. Connect this to that second power pole, the one that we just made. Select the power pole. Select that. Select the power pole again, because we powered the miner. Now we're going to power the smelter. Select power pole again, and now we're going to power our second constructor. Okay, so everything is powered. Go back to the smelter, tell it to make iron ingots. It's going to make iron ingots. Go back to this, and we're going to tell this one to make iron rods. Nifty. And now our iron rods are going to come out, and they're going to get stored in here. This is beautiful. Beautiful. So beautiful. Alright. And that is pretty much like the basics and like getting started. It's cool that all this stuff has ladders on it so you can climb up on it. Comes in handy later. Now these things get like, this is simple, you know, it's a simple line, but they get massively more complex the more things that you want to do with it. We'll explore that stuff. I am going to go over here and make a supply line for the limestone, and I'm going to make a supply line for the copper. Now your limestone supply lines are going to be even simpler because all you do is need to take the limestone and go into a constructor. You just need 2 parts. You don't need a smelter. So that one's done. Except for it needs to be stored. So when you go up here to place things in your lines, you want to face wherever you want it to snap to. I found that that works the best. So we'll face the constructor, press control, snap to it. I'm going to bring it down a little bit so we don't have to go too far. There we go. And it's pretty close to our operation. We'll connect it. Nice. So we're going to set this to make concrete. Right. Alright, so I've made my supply line on my copper ore, which is MK1 miner, smelter, constructor. We're going to tell the constructor to make copper wire. Nice. Then we're going to take this and I want to take it so it slopes down this way. Let's try it right here. Alright. Now we'll check and see if that's an okay angle. It's not too bad. We'll go with that. Then I'll bring this down. There we go. Alright. And then I'll put my storage container right here. Connect the storage container to this thing. There. Now we're all connected. And there we go. That's our copper supply line, which is going to make us our wire. Now, these supply lines don't have power yet. And that is because we can't really connect anything more. We can't connect a whole supply line to these 2 generators in the back. So I'm going to take the stuff that this has been making. I'm going to get some that. And then I'm going to get 100 of the rods. And I'm going to make a generator. But we have to get to the generator. So you can make a biomass burner that you can place elsewhere. So we need 150 rods and 150 plates and like 30 more wire to do that. So alright, so we've got all our stuff that we needed to get to the next milestone to upgrade the hub to a 5. So I'm just going to select the milestone again, put the concrete in there, put the wire in there, put our rods in there, and then our plates. Hit the button, and we upgraded the hub. We got new stuff. So we're at level 5 now. So now one of the cool things, the new things that we got is we can take this. We already got it in our inventory. So we can take it over here, put it in this thing. Look at that. And then it's going to analyze it, and then it'll tell us stuff about it and upgrade it for us and do all that stuff. So we're analyzing our pistachios. I'm going to build the power plant for these 2 things. I think right here is a good spot for now. So go into our builder menu, new biomass burner, angle it at ourselves. There we go. I'm going to take and put a power pole right here. Select the power thing, select that, select the power pole, select that, boom. Now we're all powered up. We already told it to make concrete, so it just should start making concrete as soon as we put the biomass in. So biomass is in it. There we go. As soon as it start getting the limestone, we will get concrete. Yeah, our concrete's automated now. Cool. So we can just put the concrete that we're carrying around in here, right there. Alright. So I'm going to take and make another power pole. Can't afford because I just put all my concrete in there. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, that's cool. Alright. The cool thing is, too, is, like, actually there. You can interact with it. Like, you can grab it. See? Neat. Alright. Now we can make a power pole. Just going to take and put it up here. I don't want this stuff too far away or too spread out. Come on. Select. Oh, I can't do any more connections there. My bad. I'm dumb. I forgot you can only select one thing. You can only connect one thing to it. So I'm going to put a central power pole that will have both the connections running off of it. Put it right there. Take out my handy dandy dismantler. Boom. Dismantled that. Going to select this. Power it. Select that. And now it has power again. Alright. So I'm going to take and put another power pole right here. We're on our way. Power that up. I think a power pole here too might be warranted. Let's put another one right there. Power that up. Power the smelter. And I'm going to power that. And I'm pretty sure we told everything what to do. So we'll just check it again. Yep, it's making copper ingots. And we're making copper wire. Nice. And now, when we get to it, what we can do is we can take this and we can put another constructor right here and we can make wire with it. Or not wire, cables. But we don't need to do that right now, so I'll just wait on that. That is pretty good. So we are automated with concrete and cable. We're automated with rods and our plates. And we are at level 5 on our hub. What's the next thing? Next thing is tier 1. So we can do the utility. Select that milestone. And that's the stuff that we need. So I think that that's going to be good for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, like, comment, subscribe if you want to. And if you want to see more stuff, hit the bell icon. And I'll see you guys again for more Satisfactory.